What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to this episode of G4 Outdoors. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Springfield Armory 9mm Echelon. New to you, new to me, new to the world. Let's get in here.
Well, here's a little story about two friends that came together, and we started up a YouTube just to talk about whatever. We're on a boat catching big bass and smashing them cats. From review videos to just making you laugh. Cause we got guns, we got knives, we got fishing, we got hunting, we got everything you like. So hit that subscribe button. We're in the outdoors doing things that we love. We're talking guitars, girls, green grass, and guns.
All right, guys, if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. Do something on this video. Help us out. Help us help you out, if you would. It really helps out on the monetization, buying ammo for these things and everything, because it's not cheap buying that stuff. It's not cheap buying these guns either. Let's get right into this. This gun retails for around $680. I think that's what I paid for it at the time, was $680. So yeah, I actually got below retail on this at $630. In the box, of course, we're going to go over the Echelon here in a little bit. We have a 16 round magazine, a nice little padded carrying case, no big deal. Something about Springfield Armory, a little comical. They don't send out any plastic boxes for their stuff to go in. They all come in cardboard boxes. Shaving a lot of money off your options there. Another 16 round magazine, so I think this actually turns into a 20. So we have a 16 and a 20. One good thing about the Springfield Armory, which I'm not seeing in almost all of the striker-fired pistols, is this actually comes with an extended base plate on here, so we can have two 20-round magazines. Super dope. The accessories in here, there's a lot of value in these accessories. So you can have two 16-round magazines, you can have two 20s, a 16 and a 20. Really good option there. On the back plates here, the Echelon comes with two different back plates on here. Currently, I would imagine there's medium on here, and in my hand we have a small and large. Real easy to replace these. This little bag right here, we got some little mounting adapters, and these are going to be really hard to see, but I'll try and get one of them out here for you. So we can get into this little adapter right here. You can see there's a little nub on top here. Well, what these little pieces do is when you take this sight plate off of here, you can put these little dowels in here and adjust for what red dot you're going to be putting on top of here. So it's a really good feature. You don't have to go out and buy a specific model of any of the, I don't know, let's go Trigicon. You don't have to go out and buy a specific RMR 09 or whatever they are. You can buy pretty much any red dot optic, like I say, up to 30 different patterns or models, and you can change them out with these little dowels right here. So, like I say, the features on this gun is really outstanding. And not that it's a game changer, and not that we've been needing anything new in the industry, but with the Echelon, there is a lot of options on here, a lot of machining that has gone into this that really steps this gun up above a lot of other guns. It does come with a mag loader as well, always appreciated on that. Standard lock for it, and we have more pins over here. Okay, wasn't watching this. This right here is a pin set for 3. This one here is set for the Delta Point Pro EF-LX, and then the factory setting, whatever is on here. Just real quick, Echelon definition: a level of rank in an organization or profession or society. Military, a form of troops, ships, aircraft, or vehicles in parallel rows with the end of each row projecting further than the one on the front. So this gun is named after a lot of military backgrounds. So this gun is designed for duty use. When I initially picked this up, it really felt like a good combat weapon. Just the stippling all over the place, and we'll go into the stippling here real quick. We got stippling on the handle up here where you're right where we sit right here. We got stippling right here, mag release. We got stippling on the mag release. Up here on your finger rest right up here on both sides. We're ambidextrous on everything on this. Got stippling up here. Got stippling on the front, underneath. We have a really nice undercut right here. So you can get a really good purchase on the gun along with the back swell right here. It's just super ergonomic for the hands to get in. Now, when the salesperson was showing me this gun, you know, I was looking at it and fondling it, and when I handed it back to him, something I noticed right off of the bat, I don't know why I didn't notice it in my hand, but the amount of slide serrations and slide cuts on here is just insane. You're not going to be wanting any more texture on here than what it already has. But what really caught my attention was back here. So on the competition 22 victories, I don't know if you've ever seen those. They have a piece back here that you can put onto the bolt, and you can just grab it with your fingers. Well, this has it integrated into the slide itself. Super beefy grab point right here. You're not going to be wanting for any more serrations or any grip on here, because the serrations and cuts up here on the slide, it's just, there's a lot of it. It's not painful, but they're there. You're going to grab them. You're not going to be slipping, and that goes with the stippling on the polymer piece as well. I'm sure you've seen it in a lot of other videos. This gun is not compared to the 320, not in my opinion, but like the 6-hour P320, this is a modular system. So the polymer lower will come off. As you can see right here, we have the serialized number right here, and that will go with the trigger group and everything inside of here itself. So later down the line, I know if you can, I know for a fact, I don't know all the others, but 6-hour P365, they have a lot of different aftermarket polymer lowers or frames for these. You can get them in any color you want. So I imagine sometime soon in the future, we're going to have replaceable lowers on here. You can get them in any color you want. I know those will be coming out really soon. It does have a semi-flat face trigger on here, not completely 100% flat, but you know, it's got a little bit of a curve to it. As mentioned before, right here we have the takedown lever, and it is stippled as well. It's super easy to take down. I would say super easy, but I'm stumbling on it. Just like all the other Springfields, we'll fold that down, and your slide will easily come off just like that. We have a captured mainspring right here, or a spring. Nice barrel, 4.5 inch, no flutes on it or anything, no target crown. And I think that I heard later on they will be coming out with a 5.5 inch barrel that's threaded, but this one right now is just a smooth barrel, not smooth bore, I shouldn't say that, but you know, just a standard barrel, no thread adapters or anything like that. This hasn't been shot, greased, or anything yet. Just handled it by myself. This is actually the first time I'm looking at it with you guys. But we have a really, really smooth polish here. The inside's done nicely. It's all painted, Cerakoted, whatever it is. Super nice. Not a lot of junk and everything. We'll get this back together real quick. Really just like any other striker-fired firearm that you've ever owned. Except for you got to put this lever back. Otherwise the gun's just going to fall apart on you. Now the trigger on this, it's going to break in at about 5 pounds. Let's go ahead and get the trigger gauge out here.
And the guns are 25% off.
That broke at 4.9. I kind of felt 4.8 in there.
Well, send me this.
And I saw 4.6 on that, but it's reading 4.75. We'll do one more. And we got 410 on that one. So we're running close to a 5-pound trigger as advertised. But I do want to talk about this trigger. It's not the best trigger on the market by any means. I know some of the other videos, they talk specifically about this trigger. They were scent guns, and I think that they're kind of obligated to talk this trigger up a little bit more. The take-up on here is not too bad. You come back to a very solid wall. But with the striker-fired trigger on here, it's heavy, and there is take-up on here. And the brake feels a lot like a Canic. If you've ever shot a Canic, it feels a lot like a Canic trigger. But it's kind of a long pull in my opinion, that not necessarily take up, just the whole trigger action. So we got take up, and then it's just a funky spot in there, and not, I can deal with it. It's a good trigger, but it's not the best trigger on the market. But let's reset it, and I want to show you the reset. The reset is nice and clicky, goes out just a little bit, not too far. But the reset and the firing again on your second follow-up shots, that's where this gun's really going to shine, is on the reset and the refire of that. Because the reset is super short, super audible, and super tactile. So, you know when you're getting off of there, resetting, firing again. When you're into this little portion of the trigger, you can run this gun super fast. I'm assuming, I don't know if I can shoot it super fast. You might be able to. So we're gonna get to shooting this on the range in the next video, guys. So if you haven't, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. We'll see you in the next one. I'm out.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I just dream of fishing while I'm going through my workday. I listen to my boss, though he's driving me berserk. Damn it, I can't take much more because my brain is really hurting. And now the bank is always calling and I don't know what to do. And I haven't bought a crankbait since like 1992. But the bass are out there schooling.